Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Bomberman Dan, and today we're playing some more Starcraft 2. So I had just recorded this entire gameplay, and then I found out that my mic was, really quiet. So I'm doing it all over again, but, not a big deal. So, I'm up here playing Blue Protoss, and down here is Lobster playing Red Terran. And the game is on standard speed, unlike the other two, because this is just a shorter game, and there's no reason for it to be double the speed, because then it would be a very, very short video, and it'd probably be hard to commentate. Not a very interesting opening, sorry, but that's just kind of how the game is. And, you know, new season, and with the new season comes with new ladder maps, not necessarily new maps, but new for this ladder season, and Metalopolis. So, basically a pretty balanced looking map. We got high yields in the middle with 2 Zelnaga towers, and just expansions all around. So we're actually kind of in the far corners of the map, and today I'm doing a 4-gate build. So, standard 4-gate. I do mess it up a little, so things don't come out quite right, but it doesn't affect me too much. The Terran is pretty standard. He's walling off here, his ramp, and is going for an early-ish gas. And there's my little probe. Look at him go. Pretty sure he gets out of there alive, so that's good. And I don't think he ever scouts me, so kind of a big problem on him. I believe this guy's a division higher than me too, so that's kind of weird that you wouldn't scout. But not exactly sure. So it's 12 probes to 11 SEVs. If you're a noob, the SEV and the probe are pretty much the exact same unit when it comes to mining resources. Little differences: probes have shields and SEVs don't, but they can repair, and I think they may have more health. So I get my gas down here a little bit later than his, but you know, it does not matter because I end up pulling it off, so you know, I'll work it in the end. So I have my 1 gateway up, and I'm going for another pylon. Still pumping out the units and getting ready for the 4-gate. He has a barracks down here. I'm not doing anything quite yet. Looks like it's basically just a wall off for now. And as we're macroing, he is mineral blocked, it seems. Not making much. Oh, for the command center, but still he isn't making any units. And here comes the barracks. So I guess he's doing alright. I'm over here working on my cybernetics core, trying to get that up as soon as possible, as you can see after the first gateway. So I can try to warp all my units out and get them as soon as possible. I'm a little supply boxes right now because I want the cybernetics core to come up, but should be fine. I do have my 2nd gas. Probably shouldn't have gotten that, but it's alright, because I don't really end up using it too much. He has his orbital command, and he's got his barracks. He moved it so he can make a reactor, and he has another barracks on the way. And it's 18 probes to 15 SCVs right now. 2 more supply depots going down, and he's not getting another refinery. So I have my cybernetics core, and I'm trying to, chrono boost this warp gate technology out as soon as possible. Probably if you're a noob and you do not play Protoss all that often, or you just started playing Protoss, warp gates are the most helpful thing in the world. It reduces build time for units, and you can warp them in instantly, and there's just a cooldown instead of a build time. It's a cooldown time. So you know, those are what gateways do, or warp gates do, and they basically transform from gateways. And so anywhere that you have a pylon, like electrical matrix thing, and warp prisms come in kind of helpful there. So I just get my 4 gateways up. So basically the 4-gate, and I'm chrono boosting some workers out. I have now cut units, or I'm going to cut units. This from the simulators, this assimilator only has 1, that one has 3. And I've got some stalkers and a zealot on the way. And here's where I kind of get pooped on. I don't see that I have full supply, and those units won't build, even though these ones are halfway done. And so it kind of gets crappy. I still don't have warp gate, and that's okay. 3 more barracks he's got here, and he's massing Marines from the looks of it because of the reactor, and the reactor. So he can only make Marines, which explains why he only went with 1 refinery, because of the little gas he needs. Again, we're both kind of gas blocked. We're not making anything that usually uses gas. He is getting an engineering bay to make some stuff. So yeah. Now I'm sending down this probe right here to make a pylon right there, so I can easily warp in my units after I get my warp gate. So really quick reinforcements instead of having to go all the way from my base to the farthest end of the map. It wouldn't be a big deal if we were right next to each other, but now it makes it a lot easier to have reinforcements. Because I can tell you right now, usually your initial attack will not work unless they're teching hard, like really teching hard. Like, say you're playing Protoss and they're getting Void Rays out, but you already have like 6 Stalkers against 2 Void Rays, you'll probably win your first attack. So, but those are only like rare situations. So I've got a decent army up here. We'll go to the army tab, and I have quite a bit bigger army, but nothing to be overly confident about. I am supply blocked, but that will change when I can warp in a lot more units because I'm getting this pylon down. I do have some zealots down here that I just warped in, so 1,000 to 500. Still a bit supply blocked and not macroing too efficiently. He's got quite a bit of Marines over here. Something to probably be worried about because of the fact that he's walled off. He's got more supply depots coming in, so he really needs to get those out so he can make more units, but not so much because he already has 67, so I'm not quite sure why he's not making more units instead of that. But he's got his engineering bay for +1 attack. You know, I'm coming in, I got quite a significantly more army, just a little bit more than double. And this is a big mistake. He drops this supply depot, which lets move my zealots in, and these zealots are just going to take care of those reinforcement Marines, while these stalkers just kind of take a dump all over them. He now picks it back up, but I don't think he understands that there's zealots behind him, so these stalkers take care of that easily. The supply depot is basically dead already, and it's just pretty much endgame for him. And I have warped in more stalkers. They are shooting this detector because I'm not really microing them too well. I go straight for the SCV line so he can't recover well, and I'm just taking all of his SCVs away. He's calling in mules to try to come back from it, but I don't see what he can do too much. He gets quite a bit of reinforcements with his Marines, but they're not going to be enough because I've got these stalkers on the way, and I can warp in more stalkers and zealots at any time. And so basically, this is the game. Not much he can do here. There's more of my stalkers, and down go his buildings. So this was basically the game. He has 0 to 1,775, and that's it for him. So good game by Lobster. Just made more units. He probably would have been better off. And I don't know. I guess it's basically endgame there. I don't know how he could possibly come back from that. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And you know, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the Starcraft videos, if you like them, if you hate them, if you want to see more Call of Duty or something like that. But I've just been recently getting into this game, so I don't know. Fraps has always been good to me, so you know, it's easy to pump out the videos. And yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys later.